All right, so not terribly long demo here. So we'll hop into the web part to look at it first. So a simple web part, just a text field here. Start searching for your groups. Once you start typing in a name of a group, this will start to populate this list down here. It's going to make a graph, Microsoft Graph call, searching on the display name as you type. You can then select a group here from the list, and down here it's going to load this component in here. If there's a description on the group, it'll display that here as well. Clicking the view members.
Can you a bit zoom? Sorry for jumping in here as well. So just
yeah,
excellent, brilliant. Because that's easier this way. Thank you.
Yep. So clicking the view members button will load the members of that group. You can see here if there's an email address attached to that user, they'll show here as well. You can use the search bar here to just filter. That's a great search. They will have test in their name, but you can filter them out if you're looking for a larger group. You can filter that down there. Export to CSV. This is using a React component CSV link. So this will download or export the list of all the users in the group to a CSV document of their name and email address attached. You need to export, share with a user. And so if we click on our group, it'll allow us to change the name here to the members. You can see that the count of the members also updates and also who is a part of that membership. So I'll hop over into the code now, take a look at how some of this kind of works here. So we're on the main view of the web part right here. So we have that text field right here, and during an on change event, we're going to take the text value and pass it into our the search groups function right down here, and that's going to make this graph call right here. So it's going to return the top 5 results. There could be some improvements to this where you could have in the properties panel you could adjust how many results you want to return. So, opportunity there, and then we're going to take the results from this and set it to our state. So we'll hop into, so the group list component also is pulled into here on this main page here. We'll hop over to that. So once the results are loaded, it's going to pass these props into the group list. We're using a PnP component here for the list view. So we set our view up here, the view field. Going down here, you can see our list view here, and the views up there. And our items are passing as the props. We have the selection mode single, so you select just one component at a time. On selection, we are going to calling this function here and we're passing all the items and the details into this module here, or the model. Display name, description, and ID for the group. And we're setting the selected group here. With the selected group, when the state value is not null, we're going to display this component here. So group details is that component that shows right here, the group description or the name. And so that will be right in here. And so we have the button on this component where when you on click, it's going to control showing that panel, just that the state is not true or false there. And during that members list, we have another component here with some props that we're passing into with the group name and the group ID. So based on the group ID, that members list, when that loads in, we will have, when this component loads, when it mounts here, so it's React component on mount, we're going to run the load members. And so we're going to set our state to loading. So if you have a slow connection there, it's going to have a little loading bar there. We're calling the get members function, passing in the selected group ID, and we're going to wait for that response here. So it's going to do the PnP graph call, get the group members by the ID. It's going to return that, and then we're going to, once we get that response back, we're going to set our state into the values here. So that's kind of how it all flows together there. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks, everybody.
Awesome stuff, Zach. Thank you very much. Great demo and a really nice, clean example for folks to check out there of using React to bind things up and give a nice display.